This year marks the return of game shows featuring real-life attorney ethical dilemmas. The best one of the bunch, the Grievance Period, and we have a clip of it right here.
Welcome back to the Grievance Pyramid, the game show where serious ethics violators try to win serious cash and prizes. We're rejoining our contestant, Bob Stevenson. Bob is a lawyer from Illinois that engaged in an intimate relationship with a client. During the course of the representation, the attorney learned that the client was messing around with yet another man. In retaliation, our lawyer refused to return evidence to the client, withdrew as the attorney, and called his lover's wife to blow the whistle on their affair. And now let's join our contestant in the final round.
You should get another lawyer.
Something I would never say.
Our intimate relationship makes it difficult to give you objective representation. It creates a conflict of interest.
Something I should have said before I represented my lover in obtaining an order of protection?
I hate you.
What people often say to me. What people often say to lawyers.
You're going to have to find a new lawyer and a new lover at that.
What I should have said to my lover when I realized he was two-timing me with the defendant in our action?
The most vindictive thing you could have done.
Cut the brakes on Miss Thing's car.
No. The second most vindictive thing you could have done.
Called her husband and told him that I was sleeping with his wife and that I wasn't her only lover?
The house. Custody of the kids. The TiVo.
Things that two-timing bimbo lost in the divorce.
Rule 1.6a. Revealing confidential client information without the client's consent.
Things a lawyer shouldn't do.
Rule 1.9a2. Using information relating to the representation to the disadvantage of the client.
That's a rule?
Conduct which tends to defeat the administration of justice or brings the courts or profession into disrepute.
Ethical violations I've been charged with in Illinois. Yeah.
Respect for the sanctity of marriage. Respect for the ethics rules. A breath mint.
Things I desperately need.
That was a great clip, but I don't get it. What's wrong with sleeping with someone you're working with? For a late-night talk show host, it's a job requirement.
That might be true for you, but for lawyers, it's a big no-no. Many states have rules that explicitly prohibit lawyers from having relationships with clients. The premise here is that as lawyers, we are very sexy. We are so sexy, in fact, that no reasonable person could be expected to resist our charms. Therefore, we have to have a bright line rule that protects the clients from our sexiness. Now, that's certainly true in my case. It also creates a terrible conflict of interest. It's almost impossible to provide objective representation to someone you are emotionally involved with.
But what if you don't become emotionally involved? What if it's just sex? Or for that matter, marriage?
It's still a problem. The rule in these states is very clear.
And what about the other states? Is it okay there?
Not exactly, lover boy. Even when there's no explicit rule, the general conflict of interest rules still apply. As a general rule, lawyers should always try to remember to, 1, keep their hands off the money, and 2, keep their hands off the clients.
So, as the kids say, if you're gonna get jiggy with it, keep it on the down low, right?